that's what the first flyer is. It's going to be on Tuesday, January 28th from 12 to 12:30. So just a quick half-hour presentation. Really, this is a database that isn't that difficult. It's more the depth of it, the information that you can get that's more worthwhile. So it should be fairly easy for you to kind of get up to speed within just a half an hour, or even just with this handout that I'm going to be giving you. And so my name is Mike Wick. I'm the head of reference at the Peabody Institute Library in Peabody. So what I've noticed is that our library, before I came, it was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, we've been trying to engage the business community because the downtown Peabody area, as everybody here knows, we're looking to revitalize that area. There's a really great article actually in the Sunday Globe North about the hotel coming in. We had some of the people from the chamber commented in that article. So they were talking about kind of the downtown area and what anchors it. And I really feel that the library anchors the downtown area, more so than Walgreens that they mentioned in the article. But what we've been trying to do, what I've been trying to do since coming to the library is facilitate that effort to revitalize the downtown area, and also beyond that, help with the kind of economic stability and increase that economic ability of businesses in Peabody. This does extend to Danvers, so I know that I'm talking to people whose businesses or maybe their residences are in Danvers as well. So this is a resource that we purchase at the Peabody Library in Peabody, but if you want to have access to this and you don't have a library card from Peabody, you can come to our library and get a card from us. Basically, you just need a card with the first 5 numbers is 21253 if you're going to be accessing this from home. You can access it from the library as well. Did everybody get a copy of this? Okay, great. Just give that to you. So really, if you want to follow along with me, I'm just going to give you a quick 2-minute tutorial on what this is. We're going to be looking at the handout that I have here printed out for you. Just a quick bit of information about it. It is a mailing and sales lead generator. So what you can find here is new homeowners, new movers to the area, businesses, business information. The information about businesses would be who's the CEO, who's the president, who's in charge, what's their address, what's their phone number, what's their email address, their revenue, perhaps how many employees they have at their business. For homeowners, you'll find information such as how long they've lived in that residence, the value of that home, their annual income, a range, not exact numbers, don't be sweating it. You're looking yourself up. And also some maybe hobbies, interests, so you can even go in this and find out a group of people who maybe have an interest in computers. Who owns a computer? So if you have a computer sales business, you can generate these leads. Of course, is most people. Yeah, most people you own a computer. So if you go to our library homepage, peabodylibrary.org, on the homepage we have a link in the lower left-hand corner for databases, and you would click on that, and it's going to give you a list, an A to Z list of our databases, and so A to Z database is at the very beginning of it. And if you click on that, you'll see the home page, which is just on the second page that I'm looking at here. The home page at the top is just a quick search. So you'd be able to search a business by its name. It is a job database as well, so you can search for jobs, or you can find individual people. I don't think that that might necessarily be what you're most interested in. What you might be most interested in is what lies below that. So you'll see underneath that it has the heading of Create Mailing Lists and Sales Leads. So at the very beginning, 30 million businesses and executives that you can search, 2 million new businesses. So you can search based on time period that these businesses have started. And then to the right of that, you're able to search for residents, new movers, and then new homeowners. So you'll notice that it's over 200,000 new homeowners, new movers are added weekly, and 50,000 new homeowners are added weekly as well. So when you click on Get Started on any of those, it will take you into a search page. And I'm just going to take you to the third page now. And this is going to be a sample search for a business. So in the left-hand column, you have all of your options to search by. So you can search by geographic, you can search by what type of business it is, you can search by their amount of employees, the revenue. There's a lot more information that lies below this, and you can kind of peruse that on your own. A very simple sample search that I've done in this handout is just what restaurants are in Peabody. So the first step that you would do underneath the geographic range is you just select city. So you check that, and then in the center space you get some options where you can filter by. So you first filter by the state, then you filter by the city. And on the right-hand side, in that right-hand column, you'll notice it has an update count. So that will give you kind of a running tally of how many businesses meet these criteria. So as you're adding your data that you're wanting to search by, you can keep on clicking on that update count, and you'll notice it goes from 30 million to 2,500 to 90 in this example. So on the fourth page, what we're doing is we're just adding in restaurants. So again, I'm going back to that column on the left-hand side. Under keyword, I'm clicking on the keyword business type. And again, it gives me a search box in the center of that screen. So I'm just typing in restaurants. I'm clicking on the restaurant option in the middle, updating the count, and we get to 90. So the last part is on that fifth page, and this is going to be what interests you most because this is getting the information. You can download this information, you can email it, you can print it out. So once you have that list, we see we've got 4 pages and there's 90 results. You can see that in the upper left-hand corner of the page. The businesses are listed. It defaults to arranging them by revenue. So at the very top are the highest revenue companies. You can click on any of those column headers to rearrange it. So you can rearrange it by the name of the person, by the city, if you were searching multiple areas, the revenue, so on and so forth. And then just above that, kind of in the upper right-hand corner, are your options to download. So after you've selected the businesses that you want to download the information for, you click on download. It gives you that little pop-up that you see on this example, and you're able to click on whatever kind of information you want. It gives you the results view, which is just what you see on the page, the details view, which is the full information about those businesses, or custom. You can decide what information you want to export into your Excel file. So the last thing that I'm going to go over here, I'm not really going to follow this through step by step. I just wanted to point this out. They have a very cool new feature that they've added to this database. So they have a mapping feature. You can go into their mapping feature. It uses Google Maps. So more than likely, most of you guys are already familiar with Google Maps or some internet mapping type online. You can draw a box. You can do any kind of box you want. You can draw on a map, or you can do radius. You can pick a midpoint, and you can just draw that radius out, however many miles you want to go. And you can do that search. So you're not just limited to zip code type or city or state. You can draw your own custom map and create a very, very kind of finite or defined area that you're pulling your results from. So that is A to Z database. As I promised, I was going to keep this short, right? So if you want to know more, you have my business card. You can certainly email me. You can call me. We're going to be having a class. It's just going to be a half an hour, very short half-hour hands-on. I'm sorry, I really would have liked to have done this as a presentation, but I really can't project onto this wall with the computer. So that's why we're doing this class on Tuesday, January 28th from 12 to 12:30. And I hope to see you there. Thank you. Oh, you just need to go to the library.